Hello, welcome to the channel. Now in today's video, I want to show you this. This is the new limited edition Animal Crossing Skullnco Neogrip for your Nintendo Switch and Switch OLED, which at first glance looks exactly the same as the white Neogrip that we've already looked at on the channel. This one, which is on my Nintendo Switch OLED. It looks exactly the same, apart from maybe being just different in colour. Well, it's not quite the same. For the same price, this grip has a few minor tweaks that you may appreciate. Skullnco only made 1,000 of these, and I absolutely know what your first question will be. So in this video, I'm going to go through all of the differences between this and the white version, and I'm going to answer those burning questions that I know you'll want to ask me down in the comments. So join me as I turn up the lights, put this down on the tech desk, go through this, the new limited edition Animal Crossing Neogrip from Skullnco, and compare it to its white counterpart. Welcome down onto the tech desk. As we said in the introduction, we're going to be looking at this today. This is the Skullnco limited edition Neogrip in Animal Crossing colours for the Nintendo Switch OLED and the regular Nintendo Switch. So after my video on the Neogrip, Skullnco kindly sent me this over, and in this video I'm going to be breaking this down and comparing it to the original Neogrip. If you want to see more details on this Neogrip, go and have a look at my original review of it. I will go into a lot more detail on this grip, but today's video I'm kind of saying what you get with this and the differences between this and this, because I know there's going to be a couple of questions you're going to want to ask, and rightly so. So this is how it comes. This comes with the grips. You don't have to. If you want to, you could just buy this on its own. You didn't have to buy the extra grips. If you've already got the Animal Crossing color grips, you don't need to buy them. It just comes with that. It makes it a bit cheaper. But if you haven't got these colors, as with all the Skullnco stuff, it does all fit beautifully with all of the other colors as well. It's just with a different color, you kind of want it to fit, kind of want it to match. So if you haven't got these colored grips, I'd suggest getting it all. And the similarity between this and this is they're exactly the same price, so it doesn't matter which one you get, exactly the same price. I'll leave links down below where you can get hold of it. Whether you get this or with the grips, the same price, or with the max carry. Again, I'm not going to be talking about the max carry in today's video. That'll be in the other video with the Neogrip. So that's what comes in the box. So there's the plus and the snap and the trigger. The triggers are my favourite, but the reason why I love Skullnco so much is if I didn't want to take out a massive case, I can just fit these snaps on, and therefore it would fit in most cases that I own. But generally, 90% of the time, I have the triggers on because it is just so much more comfortable. When you directly compare the two, there are a couple of really minor differences that I'm just going to point out now. So we have these 5 pads here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you look here, these two, they're a different shape, yeah, fine, whatever. They're the same kind of material. And these 3 here, different colors, but they're different material. Okay, so this is more of like a rubbery, felty kind of feel, a lot softer feel. Whereas these are rubber, a lot more tactile. Again, another really, really minor feature. If I take these off, you can see that the locking mechanism is a little bit different. They've designed them differently. They're exactly the same. They do exactly the same. They're exactly the same size on the outside. They just designed them a bit differently for some reason. With the Animal Crossing one, I have taken up the little slip and made it a bit smaller so it will fit my regular Switch, whereas this one has stayed in the larger formation for the OLED. And the way you get them on is exactly the same. So as we've done in the other video, open it up, pop it on, and then snap that bit back on. And with this one, it's a little bit more tackier because of these rubber bits here, but you slide in, and then as you can see, there's a bit of a gap there for where the rubber is, again, floating kind of like above the grip, and then snap that on. There we go, we're in. And now this is probably going to be the major difference between the two. This one is lighter. So this one weighs 52 grams, whereas this one weighs 73 grams. And I'm hoping I can show you on video the difference is the Animal Crossing one is thinner than this one. And because it's thinner, it is officially dockable. So you can dock this one. I have done a video because mine does dock. I played it dock, it's not a problem with it being docked, but it's not officially supported. So we're going to say that the Neogrip in white, it doesn't dock. Okay, this one does. Because it's thinner, slides on easily, and there's plenty of room in there. You can see all the room down the front and the back. And as with the Neogrip in the other video, if you're going to have it docked, You're going to get probably use out of the bottom USB, the top USB. I don't think you're going to be able to use with this and the plus grips, but with the snap grips, you'd be fine to use both of those USBs. It is officially supported, so if you do want a Neogrip and you want it docked, I'm going to be getting this one, the Animal Crossing one. And as I said, there's only 1,000 of these they're making. Now, if I quickly pop these out of the switches, you may be forgiven for thinking that the build quality is going to be affected, but if I just show you, so the Neogrip itself is nice and solid, really good, feels really good, excellent quality, and I've been using this for a couple of months now, perfect quality. This one, it feels lighter, it's a bit more flexible, but there's in no way I feel like this is going to break. This feels just as premium quality as this one does, so I don't think you've got to worry about anything at all with it being a bit lighter, which leads me nicely onto the burning question. Are they going to make this thinner one in white? And unfortunately, I don't know. I just hope so. This one would be brilliant in white because it's dockable. A lot of people mentioned about this in my other video about being dockable, and they suggesting there are a few people out there that don't want it in the Animal Crossing colours. They want it in the white, or they do black as well, so they might want it in black as well. I think if they made this one in black, it would sell like hotcakes, because it's dockable. A lot of people want it to be dockable, and this one does. So if you are after a Neogrip, which I think is fantastic, get this one, because you can plug it on your dock easy. If you don't want to do the dock and you've got one of the white ones, just use my Jump Get dock. Easy. I've done a video on this, which I'll link to above there as well. This is a fantastic alternative. Third-party docks I was very worried about, but if you go and have a look as well in that video, I linked to a video that Skullnco have talked me through it. They've put it up on their YouTube about how this can be trusted. So that was my look then. If you want the full review, go and have a look at the video for this one. Other than this, then we've got the similarities and the differences being the pads in there. It's thinner and dockable. They're only making 1,000, although it's the same price as this one. I am going to be doing a video comparing the Neogrip to the Crystal Grip for the Oled. So do subscribe if you're new in here, because we're going to be doing the comparison between that video, and you won't want to miss that, because I'm going to tell you what I believe is to be the better grip out of the Neogrip and the Crystal Grip as well. So that was my look then, comparing the white Neogrip with the Animal Crossing limited edition Neogrip. I'll leave links down below, also with a cheeky little discount as well. And that's it then, until the next video. Bye-bye.